Hello, and welcome to this Price a Job tutorial. In this video, we're going to take a look at the new damp-proof injection module. Damp-proof injection is when liquid cream waterproofing chemicals are drilled into the wall to counter rising damp. To access this new module, go to the module toolbar here at the top of the screen, and select the category below DPC, and then select the module Damp-proof injection, and create the module. And this opens the damp-proof injection module. To start, you can input your wall length. For our example, this might be 8 meters. However, if you have a cavity wall, you should double this length. So we'll do so and use 16 meters for our total length for our cavity wall. Next, we can input the wall thickness, and we can use the slider here to select a value, or input our value manually. We'll leave this set at 100. Next, we can specify the hole spacing. 120 millimeters would be standard, but you can adjust this as needed. And Price a Job will automatically calculate the quantity of holes required. In this case, 134 drilled holes. Next, under the damp-proof injection stage, we can select the injection cream. If we click the drop-down arrow, we have options of cream supplied by client, injection cream allowance, or we can use this Keysol C high-strength DPC injection cream, a 310 ml tube. If we prefer to add a material that doesn't show here, we can click Edit Pack and add materials to the Price a Job library. In this case, we'll just use the Keysol C high-strength DPC injection cream. Now, if we click the cog here, we can modify the cartridge volume. 310 mils would be a standard cartridge, but if we need to modify this, we can do so. In this case, we'll leave it set as the standard 310 mils. And Price a Job has calculated the estimate for materials, including the injection cream and box of plugs, as well as the labor to drill and inject the cream into the wall. If your customer will be supplying these materials, you can use the filters icon here to remove the materials from this estimate, or if you'll only be supplying the materials for this job, you can remove the labor from the estimate. And same thing with plant and tool and other costs. Here we can see that the total labor hours will be 42 hours, and by clicking on this we can see that that will be assigned to a general builder and take approximately 5¼ days. If we have other walls that we need to calculate for damp-proof injection, we can duplicate this module by clicking the 3 dots here and duplicate this. Let's do that a couple of times. And now let's rename this module here. Just call this one Wall 2. And we can change our length. Maybe this one is only 8 meters in length. And this is all added to your estimate. Now if these modules here are not needed, we can just click the 3 dots here and delete these. Now if we choose to rename these, we can either use the 3 dots to rename here, or we can just select the module and select the title here in the main stage. And we might call this Exterior Leaf and change our wall length to 8 meters. And then select wall number 2 and call this one the Interior Leaf. And adjust the thickness of this one to 140 millimeters. And once we're satisfied with our changes, we can click on the Reports tab here at the top of the left sidebar, and Price a Job prepares a nicely written quote that we can share with our client. To change the title of the quote, you can select here from either Estimate, Quote, Quotation, or Proposal, or you can add your own custom title. And we have options to show pricing. We can show the total pricing here at the bottom. We can show the subtotal of the pricing here at the top. And we can show the individual pricing for each of the stages. We can also choose to show the detailed breakdown of materials, labor, plant, and other costs. And we can present this either as a simple quote or advanced, where we have control over whether we choose to show or hide the description, show or hide the materials, the labor, plant and tool, other costs. We can show or hide the pricing in units. And if we choose, we can select the notes to include a section of notes at the bottom here, which we can edit by clicking the pencil icon. You can either type manually here within the notes field and format that as needed, or we can import notes here from the Price a Job library. Simply select the category, choose a note, click on that, and it's added instantly to our text editor. When we're done, we can close this window, and our notes are saved here to the bottom of our estimate. When you're done, you can choose to either print this quote, export it as a PDF, export it as a Word document, or emailed directly to your clients and contractors from within Price a Job. And that's how to use the new damp-proof injection module. Thank you for using Price a Job.